I love this new jersey. Oh my God, I was so excited to get this. I hope that didn't just cut out, but I've wanted a blue Buffalo Bills jersey for quite some time now. I finally got one for a player that I'm very, very excited about, Josh Allen. I love these collars, the white. Looks so good, so comfortable as well. I got ordered this jersey from Fanatics from a buddy of mine that works for them from Cleveland, and he's told me specifically that Josh Allen's jersey went really, really quick. That many people were going out and getting Josh Allen's jersey. I was one of the first people to say, "Hey, let's get the 17 in there. Let's go, Josh Allen. Let's go Buffalo." That I wanted his jersey. I wanted to show my support for the kid. Definitely I was a huge Josh Allen supporter heading into this quote unquote draft process. He was one of the quarterbacks that I really was high on heading into the 2018 NFL draft. I ranked him as high as my number one at one point. Had him tied for third with Lamar Jackson heading into the draft. I had Rosen and Darnold as my number one and number two. Actually, Darnold number one, Rosen number two, but it was very, very close. I liked all four of those quarterbacks, Darnold, Rosen, Jackson, and Allen. Those were the four quarterbacks that I really liked, not so much Baker Mayfield. And I was hoping that Buffalo would go out and get Josh Allen due to the fact that he can really sling that football. That's something that we have definitely seen in OTAs thus far. One highlight video that I saw of OTAs, Josh Allen really, really zipped that ball. You could hear the football on some of the throws that he made coming out of his hand. Jamie Osgood warming up to Josh Allen. I didn't have a choice. I'm a Bills fan. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of haters out there, and I'm not one of them. I've been a supporter of this kid for the past couple seasons, really, at Wyoming. I really liked him just in terms of his intangibles, in terms of his arm strength, in terms of his mobility. I think that's the most underrated fact about Josh Allen heading into his draft process was his mobility was something to definitely be seen. He's definitely a guy that can extend the play and stretch the field. I was very excited to go live tonight. You see here, we're hopping aboard the Josh Allen Express train and also embrace the Thomas take as I'm set to go live on YouTube right now. That was my last Twitter post, putting up that number one for One Buffalo. How about that? So I'm going to be rocking this jersey a lot on the show. I'm a huge supporter of Josh Allen. I want to see him play. There's a lot of people out there that they want to see A.J. McCarron play. They don't want to see Josh Allen get rushed into it. I want to see, Josh Allen play. Jamie says that encouraged by a lot of things that Jordan Palmer said about the work on his mechanics. I'm very dead set on a player's mindset being a key factor in his progression. And the fact that his mindset was fully there in the interview process and things like that, and in this draft process when Buffalo did draft him, I was very happy with some of the stuff that I had read Josh Allen, say about how he wants to prove himself right rather than proving others wrong. And I do like A.J. McCarron as well. Don't get me wrong. I do think A.J. McCarron is a guy that definitely, deserves a bit of a chance here. If you hear clicking, that's me closing some tabs open. That are, I think, slowing down. I'm just a piece of garbage at this point. That being said, I'm very excited for the future with Josh Allen. I'm very excited. I got his college shirt. So wait for this to recalibrate. Can you hear me good? Okay. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see how this plays out because I think OTAs is a very crucial point in the early season process where we learn where everybody's at. We find out where everybody's at. And I think Josh Allen does have some work to do. There's no doubt about that. But I will be willing to say that I think he's ready for the challenge. I think Nate Peterman is still a guy that needs to be looked at. I don't think his time with the Bills was fully appreciated. And I think AJ McCarron has a lot. I like all three of these quarterbacks. Jamie Osgood, I was breaking up before, sounds good now. Awesome stuff. So, man, I never realized really how nice these jerseys are. I hope they never change them. I hope they stick with these jerseys for at least another decade. They got the Bills on the top, got the NFL logo, got the Nike swish on the sleeves, on both sleeves. It's just fresh, really fresh. And I wanted this jersey so bad. I got a little bit baggy, so that way if I wear a hoodie to the game, I can wear this over it. But I like it, man. It's so comfortable, so comfortable. Next up is Trey White for sure. Is Trey White. So I think I'm going to get a white Trey White jersey. And over the years, man, I've had a lot of Bills jerseys, all of which actually I still own. They're upstairs in my wardrobe repertoire, shall I say. And having, Paul Posluszny, Marshawn Lynch, Trent Edwards, Roscoe Parrish, Lee Evans, Molds, Bledsoe, I'm missing one. London Fletcher, Coy Wire. I got a lot up there. One of these days, maybe on the podcast, I'll whip those out and show you guys the amount of Bills jerseys I have. But Josh Allen, man, is another one added to that collection. I wouldn't buy a quarterback jersey if I wasn't extremely confident that Josh Allen will do what I think he will do. I think he's going to show up, really prove his worth, and put together a really solid preseason. We might not see him start right away. We might not see him start right away. Maybe week 4, maybe week 5, depending on how things are going. Maybe we see a similar situation to Jared Goff, where Goff started his first game week 11. We could see that with Josh Allen as well. But, man, I'm pumped for this kid. Make sure when you show us those jerseys that you hide those Tyrod Taylors. I never bought a Tyrod Taylor jersey, Mike. Never bought that one. But I'm really excited about this kid. I'm really excited for this season. Very excited to go to St. John Fisher once again to cover the team and cover their training camp. And a lot of awesome opportunities are heading my way in terms of the NFL, in terms of the Buffalo Bills this season. And I'm very happy I added this jersey to the repertoire. Wyoming's finest, Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills quarterback. I think we might not see him early, but I think I'm pretty damn excited, to say the least. So, Eric Leno, I like your jersey, buddy. Thank you. It's got the 17 on the shoulders. Woo! I like the back too. I love these blue jerseys, man. They're awesome. I loved when they went back to the royal blues. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to hop on to Facebook Live. You can go to Facebook Live and check me out on there. Jamie says the last purchase was Bryce Pop, making me want a 17 jersey. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I'm helping that. Mike Davis says he wants the red helmets back. I do too. I would actually like the red helmets back, but who knows if we will get them. I think these are like a throwback to the 60s, but they're a modernized version of those. I'm getting some Facebook notifications here. Let's see here. We got some people really on board with this jersey. I love it, man. I love this time of year. So much to talk about while nothing is going on at all. You know, in terms they're just practicing right now, but I'm getting the itch, to say the least. Getting the itch. So people are saying that it isn't Stitch. This is official Nike, bro. I don't need any Stitch heavy thick jersey. These are thin. These are fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted. So I'm not too hurt over it. Is it preseason yet? I hope so. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I want training camp, man. Training camp is awesome. It's so underrated seeing these guys try to prove their worth, try to make this team, try to make the NFL. There's a lot of guys that they deem this as their last shot to be in the NFL, to be a player in the National Football League. They bust their tails off trying to make this team. I've seen a lot of guys come and go, and you know, it's really, really something. Jamie said, hell yeah, it's not like you are taking the field, get a comfortable jersey. Right. The stitched ones are for the players. These ones are for the fans. And I am a fan, sports writer, Buffalo Bills, podcast, host, MMA, MLB, NHL, and obviously NFL, fantasy sports. You're looking at a 10-time champion. 5 times in baseball, 5 times in football. So if you guys have any fantasy questions, I'm your guy. Last year, week 3, I told you all to add Alvin Kamara. Those of you that listened reaped the reward. Those of you that didn't had to go up against a juggernaut as the season went on. So I'm happy that they went with Allen over Rosen. I'm fully invested in Josh Allen being the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. I'm ready to rock and roll. I actually have this jersey tucked in. I look like a 48-year-old dad right now, but I got my belt on. I got my jeans. I'm feeling the tuck in. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I think it was great that they drafted him. I think it was great that they went up and got him, because who knows? Arizona had him high on their list. Miami could have went out and got him due to the issues that Ryan Tannehill has had. Very, very pumped that Buffalo was able to get him. Mike Davis Allen was the first. Darnold was the second. Happy. AF. Know what that stands for the future. Woo! Well, I wanted to let everybody know I got this jersey, and let's embrace this kid. The more we embrace this kid, the better he will play. I guarantee it. The more fans say that he's a bust before he even plays it down, he will become that bust. Positive reinforcement, people. It works wonders. Take care, everybody.